And he wasn't gonna say anything to me, so I was like, "Well, did you like my song?" And he was like, "Nah, not really." Something like that. Maybe I can sell one or two now.
He will.
I'm here. And excuse me. Mostly like my buddies, they would give me a lot of crap. Like I would get home after like doing a tour or something, and I'd be like, "Man, can you change the channel? I don't really want to watch." They'd be like, "Oh, Hollywood wants us to change the channel." At that point, the record labels saw like these videos on YouTube, and then they decide, "Oh, he's hot. Like, let's sign him." You know? What's going on? This is Mike Posner, and you're watching Toasted.
Mike Posner, welcome in Amsterdam.
Thank you.
You been here before?
No, this is my first time. I'm really excited. I haven't like ventured out into the city yet.
You played Berlin yesterday, right?
I did.
How
I
was
did.
that?
It was incredible. It was my first show in Europe, so I'm looking forward to tonight, and hopefully tonight will be my best show in Europe.
Yeah, we hope that too, man. Hey, do you actually? I mean, being a pop celebrity or music celebrity, a lot of people think that you travel the world, you get to see a lot. Actually, it's loads of hotel lobbies and hotel rooms and doing interviews and maybe the venue, but you don't get to venture out a lot. Do you actually get to travel around and look around yourself a little, or?
It depends on the day. Sometimes there's like absolutely no time, and like you said, it's pretty much the hotel room and the stage. But we actually have an off day coming up here.
In Amsterdam.
Yeah, like in 2 weeks.
Cool.
So I'm really excited for that. Really.
For obvious reasons, people
Why
would say.
Why are you laughing?
We're really close to the red light district. Do you know that?
I've been told.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna walk around there? Does it interest you at all?
I don't know. You think I should?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
So you will.
Sounds like I should probably make a move at some point.
What do you think of the weed laws that Amsterdam, that Holland has?
I think they're awesome. I think people should be allowed to do with, their body what they please. So,
Do you smoke grass yourself?
sometimes I have to sing a lot, so I actually don't really smoke, almost never. But sometimes I eat edibles.
You eat it.
All right.
Okay. Hey, you're here playing your album, promoting your album. I get to delve into your history a little. While you were studying, you were making a lot of mixtapes and making a lot of music. In Holland, people don't make mixtapes. Why is it so big, and why is it so important?
Well, basically, I was a student at university making music in my dorm room, and nobody knew who I was. So basically, the difference between a mixtape and an album is that a mixtape's free and an album is not. So I wanted to give my music away for free because nobody knew who I was at that point. I was just a kid in his room making beats, and so I made this first CD and I put it on the internet for free. And one of the songs on it was my first single, Cool to Me, and for whatever reason, people liked it in the States, and now I'm in Amsterdam doing interviews with cool people like you.
Hey, you weren't singing to start off with, right? You were especially producing stuff and not just singing.
You're absolutely right. I've been making beats, producing for, since I was like 13. And I just started singing 2 years ago. Mostly because people, they would never buy my beats. I wanted to sell my beats and be a producer, but nobody wanted them. And I was writing songs, and I would try to sell my songs, and the same thing, they would never get sold. And so I decided to just start singing with the stuff that I was writing myself, and here I am.
The weird thing is, I mean, it's almost incredible to hear that nobody wanted to buy your beats, and now you're such a massive talent and massive artist, and you sold 1 million copies of your record.
Something like that. Maybe I can sell one or two now.
You will.
I'm here.
No, but I mean, isn't it strange that people don't want to buy your music first? I mean, when you were promoting your own stuff, and you were as good then as you are now, probably, right?
I'd like to think I've gotten better since then, but I don't know. Sometimes the people have to tell the guys in suits what to do, So people often ask me, like, how did you get discovered? Like, how did you get your record deal? And the answer is that people in the States, they discovered me, So I put this music out on the internet, and I started doing shows, and amazingly, there were people at my shows, and even more amazingly, they knew the words to my songs. And at that point, record labels saw like these videos on YouTube, and then they decide, oh, he's hot, like let's sign him.
It must have been something when you noticed that Kanye liked your music, for instance. How did that come about? Did he call you, or did he send you an email? How does it work? You were sitting in your dorm.
I saw Kanye like a few months ago at the EMAs, and originally Kanye didn't like my music. Was basically the story like 2 or 3 years ago. I met him while he was on the Glow in the Dark tour, and one of my best friends, Big Sean, is signed to Kanye, and so we were in the studio before Kanye went on stage, and I heard Sean playing one of the songs that Sean and I had together that I had produced and that I sang on, called Who Knows, and excuse me, and so I met Kanye in the elevator going down. Sean was like, Kanye, this is Mike. Mike, this is Kanye. And this, keep in mind, is like 2 or 3 years ago, so I had absolutely nothing going on for me musically. Yeah. So Kanye's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And he wasn't going to say anything to me, so I was like, well, did you like my song? And he was like, nah, not really. He was like, I'm sorry, man, I just got to be honest, which I appreciated, right? And then a year later, I had a meeting with Jay-Z, and I played him that song, the same exact song, and he kind of made that ugly face and started going like that. And like the next day, he offered me a record deal. And then, like a year and a half after that, I saw Kanye again, and he told me that he really liked my songs. And I was like, man, you probably don't even remember, but that's really like a rite of passage for me because you didn't used to like my songs.
And how did he react, actually? What did he think?
I don't think he really remembered. He was like, oh man, I gotta hear that song again. Maybe I was tripping. He's a really nice guy. He gets the rap of like being a meanie, but aside from him being like a genius, he's always been a really nice and cordial person.